Have you ever heard about the fact that milk, which is produced by a mother for feeding a newborn, is not just for consumption, but an optimized food designed in every aspect for an infant's healthy growth? Breast milk serves as the primary source of nutrition for an infant as soon as he or she is delivered. But how is this substance, which is so important and necessary to the health of an infant, actually produced in the human body? What is its significance as far as the development of an infant is concerned, and what is it that makes it so exceptional? Allow us to take a closer look at lactation, which is the milk-forming activity in women, and the ingredients therein, and why human milk is one such remarkable and precious liquid that exists on our planet. To add to that, we'll also explore some essential questions like what exactly is in breast milk and how does the body produce it? And most of all, how can mothers ensure they have the best quality milk for their babies? Well, let's find out.
First, let us start with how breast milk is produced. It all begins with the state of pregnancy. When a woman is expecting, her body undergoes several changes. For instance, a period of the pregnancy in a woman may involve breast development in the case of an active woman. Hormones such as estrogen and progesterone get the breasts ready for milk production, but it is after the birth that the real change occurs. After childbirth, the process is different. The hormone prolactin is let in, the action of which is to stimulate the milk-producing tissue in the breast. However, there is more to it than producing the milk. There is also the ejection from the breast, and this is where another hormone comes in, which is oxytocin. When milk is ejected from the milk ducts to the nipple, it is called oxytocin, which is important for latching and breastfeeding. Now, let us dive into the context where the milk is present. What is it in breast milk that is worth such praise?
Human milk is composed of macronutrients, micronutrients, and other unique dietary elements. Most of the macronutrients present in breast milk are in the form of carbohydrates, fats, and proteins. Lactose, a carbohydrate that is only produced in mammary glands, is the primary carbohydrate found in breast milk, and it plays a key role in providing energy to the infant. The lipids present in the milk are very important for the developing brain of an infant, while the existing proteins are responsible for growth and immune function. Nevertheless, it shouldn't be only the obvious nutrients that are of importance. There are also other extremes such as vitamins, minerals, and hormones that are present in such quantities that they are favorable to the baby. And here, let me tell you, in breast milk, there are oligosaccharides, which are incompletely absorbed or digested sugars, which actually serve as an anti-infective agent to babies. These oligosaccharides serve to nourish the beneficial microorganisms present in the infant's gut, thereby contributing to the establishment of a healthy immune response.
But what about the chemicals in breast milk? And yes, there are a lot of them. Aside from the prolactin and oxytocin mentioned previously, breast milk is also rich in growth factors as well as immune cells. For example, one important protein is lactoferrin. Now, what exactly does lactoferrin do? It is one of these milk proteins which has an antibacterial function as well as protects the body from the excess of iron. Another important substance is human milk oligosaccharides, or simply HMO. It is so crucial that some scientists have even ventured to study it to truly understand its effectiveness in treating sickness. As I researched more on the topic, I found both lactoferrin and HMOs so fascinating and can see how they play vital roles in nutrition, immunity, and microbial balance, that we should probably explain them even further. Lactoferrin binds free iron, and by doing so, it creates a hostile environment for pathogens. This then also protects tissues from oxidative stress caused by free iron. It also has the ability to disrupt the replication of some viruses, rotavirus and herpes simplex virus, just to name a few. And it does so by interfering with their attachment to host cells. HMOs, on the other hand, are actually the third most abundant solid component in breast milk after lactose and lipids. These complex carbohydrates are unique to human milk. The more you know about it, the more in awe you truly are of the human body. I sure am. And aside from its ability to serve as protection against chronic diseases, there is also current emerging research that suggests HMOs could potentially have the ability to impact brain development by modulating the gut microbiota and influencing the gut-brain axis. As if those two were not already so powerful on their own, breast milk also contains immunoglobulins, which provide passive immunity. White blood cells, which we know fight infections directly, and cytokines and chemokines, which help in modulating the baby's immune responses. Of course, the health status and modern way of life are important as well. Nutrition, nervous tension, and even the frequency of breastfeeding may influence the mother's milk and its properties. When the mother breastfeeds more frequently, levels of prolactin actually rise, which is responsible for increasing milk synthesis. Thus, in the concern of hormonal balance and milk secretion, it is evident why each and every drop of breast milk has science to it. At this point, you may be asking, is it possible to enhance breast milk? And is there anything mothers can do to improve the quality of breast milk for their baby?
There are several measures that can help to guarantee a successful breastfeeding experience. To begin with, an appropriate diet is of utmost importance. A diet rich in all the necessary vitamins and minerals is conducive to lactation. Adequate water intake is equally important due to the fact that milk is largely composed of water. Thus, drinking enough water helps to keep the supply coming in. In addition, the act of breastfeeding or pumping on a regular basis encourages the body to produce milk. Research even states that some herbs and foods such as fenugreek and oats could help improve the milk production for some women. However, it is worth mentioning that every woman is unique, and what may be effective for one person may not necessarily be effective for others.
In the end, the insights gained from the science behind lactation are valuable not only in respect to the beauty of breastfeeding, but also encourages mothers to take care of themselves and their infants. Breastfeeding is not about just feeding the infant. It encompasses care, protection, and enhancement of the infant's growth. It contains adequate nutrients, hormones, and immune factors essential for the future health of the infant. So the next time you see someone breastfeed, you wouldn't just be imagining how a normal mother breastfeeds, but you will think of the beautiful, complex interplay of hormones and biochemicals occurring within the woman. It is a perfect strategy that has developed over millions of years and supports the most profound of all connections, a mother's with her child. Thank you for watching the discussion. We trust that this video has enlightened you more on the chemistry of production of breast milk. If you came across any new information up today, do remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more exciting science content. See you in the next video.